Hi everybody, it's your boy, and apologies for the banging that you might be hearing in this video, because this builder's downstairs, and they're very nice guys, so I'm gonna let them pass with this. You know, they've got a job to do, family moved out underneath, so I've got to put up with it, I'm afraid, guys. So, today's video is an absolute blast, and I think everybody will enjoy it. Rachel Riley, the co-host of the popular Channel 4 TV show Countdown, has been on the absolute warpath recently.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Now, it all stems from her work against anti-Semitism. She recently did a podcast and also hosted or spoke at a Holocaust memorial event. She describes herself as a non-religious Jew, and being a Jew and hating anti-Semitism, naturally, she took umbrage with certain people in our certain left-wing political party. Yes, she decided to go on the warpath against the Labour Party, against Jeremy Corbyn, and against Owen Jones in particular. Because you see, the Labour Party has gotten itself into hot water over the past couple of years with accusations of anti-Semitism, just anti-Israel stuff, you name it, the whole gambit, they have been accused of it, and there is strong evidence that currently the party has a massive anti-Semitism problem. And we're not just talking about a few lowly MPs, we're talking from the top to the bottom of full anti-Semitism accusations and things that have actually happened. I mean, we've had Jeremy Corbyn and his dealings with the Iranian TV and saying that certain bombings in the Sinai region or wherever it was due to the invisible hand of Israel. As a socialist, I guess you can't quite believe in the invisible hand of the market, but you can definitely believe in the invisible hand of the Israeli government, of Mossad. And of course, we've also had to deal with people like Ken Livingstone, some other MP called Jackie, who was complaining about Jewish people monopolising the Holocaust. And there was another guy who was part of Momentum who had to be removed because he himself was also an anti-Semite. And Rachel Riley doesn't like this, and she was not happy seeing Owen Jones virtue signalling on Twitter about how much he really hates anti-Semitism. And of course, being a smart girl, because Countdown, for those of you who don't know, it's a maths and literature quiz show where you have to do algebra and you have to guess words and things like that. It's a very big brain show. It's been going on for nearly 40 years now. So as a smart and, dare I say, beautiful woman, she can see straight through this bullshit. And thus, she calls him out. Let's take a look, guys. And Rachel Riley struck the first blow by attacking Owen Jones by calling out his virtue signalling. The real victim of the Holocaust, that Owen Jones, you pretend this isn't happening in your own party. The place where British Jews see the most direct danger with their fostering of Jew-hating rhetoric. Today of all days, sod off. And then she says, hey, Owen Jones, you know when you said that anti-Semitism should be driven from the left without compromise? Then you came out in support of Aaron Bastani, who tries to discredit anyone who does so? Just wondering, which is it? Asking for a friend. Owen Jones then retorts saying, what's so astonishingly ironic about your attack, Rachel Riley, is that I've been repeatedly attacked for speaking out against anti-Semitism, including for being used by the Israeli lobby. And no, that's not being a victim, I'm not. Just setting the record straight. This was in response to him denying that he always denies that there's no anti-Semitism problem here, move along, which he does. And he quoted a load of Guardian articles. Now, for those of you who are in the know, you know that he only says these things to make it out like he's against it, but really he's not. And then Rachel Riley, dispensing red pills among the masses, says, thing is, Owen Jones, I call you're full of it. And the thing I attack is your virtue signalling hypocrisy and your lack of self-reflection to anti-Semitism apologism that any genuine anti-racist would surely do. Record straight, etc. And then provides her own sources. And then she continues the onslaught. I have absolutely no good faith whatsoever. This is a dog whistle, Owen. The JC 4pm brigade will hear political smear by you. You're fully aware of this. And no, I don't support right-wing extremists, but I have been labelled one because of this. In fact, she's even had some praise from Labour MPs. David Miliband, your boy who should have been elected Labour leader as opposed to Ed Miliband, saying, thank you, Rachel. It's appalling you to do this in 2019. You see, Owen Jones's mates and his supporters decided that it was best to harass her, because when you have no argument, the only thing you have left is to attack the individual or run away crying. And as we know, momentum doesn't go down without a fight. Now, this comes from Hello magazine, which is a women's magazine, which is a little bit tabloidy, Rachel Riley has revealed she will be given extra security at work after receiving abuse online over her comments about anti-Semitism. The 33-year-old Countdown star, who is in a relationship with Strictly Professional, Pasha Kovalev, confessed that her views has subjected her to a slew of online abuse and that the trolling has heightened in recent weeks. But she didn't delete her tweets. She didn't back down. She's being a strong lady. And I'm glad that she hasn't tried to compromise her principles on that. The more I speak, the more abuse I get. And the more abuse I get, the more I speak, she told The Times. It's got to the point where I can't look at my Twitter feed anymore. It's just a constant stream. We are getting more security for Countdown, she added. The comments came after she appeared on Lorraine to talk about online abuse. So contrary to their image of the white knights and the protectors of women, it turns out that these socialists will be more than happy to attack a woman, to harass a woman, if she just so happens to disagree with them. She's not even right-wing, she might not even be left-wing, I don't even know where her politics stand. She's fighting these people on principle and attacking their prejudice, which they don't like. And they can't admit that they don't like the Jews or any other ethnicity that they might not like, because it's bad for the election. So the Momentum people and the Labour Party supporters are perfectly happy with this, it seems, because remember, there's no bad tactics, only bad targets. But the thing is, I do have to say something, I kind of lied. Rachel Riley, you see, she is a red. She's a Man United supporter. Yeah, screw you. We've got the best fans. But anyway, that's the end of the video, guys. Rachel Riley giving you some wholesome red pills, taking the fight to the communistas, and what can I say? I am so happy and heart-filled to see this happening, and I hope she continues to fight. As she says, the more abuse she gets, the more she speaks. So we've got a brave woman who's basically fighting all of Momentum and Owen Jones and Jeremy Corbyn's sycophants. Even I would probably balk at going after every single one of them, you know, fighting all of them. Like, wow, she's a brave girl. I think some people who I've maybe talked about on streams should take notes about bravery. So anyway, until next time, it's been your boy, and I'll see you later.